Oh, yes, yes, and double yes, 1,000 times yes. It is indeed time. That time again, time for The Queer Edge. A show that will lull your very little special baby to sleep. Yes, it will. Now, I, as a young child, I've got to tell you this, I would often wonder what would happen to the lesser privileged kids, the slower kids, basically the retards.
It's your reality.
I wondered what they would do when they grew up. Would they be taking out the garbage at Starbucks? Or would they become noble wards of the state? No, most of these intellectually challenged become security officers for the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA. TSA. Yeah, a job reserved for those who did not have the patience in the first place to complete the application at the DeVry Institute. Yeah, it's the very same folks that must be reminded daily which little buses theirs are now in charge of airline security. The only requirements now to be a top flight security agent for the TSA is that you have a belligerent attitude, you've never heard of a dictionary, or a dentist. And being inbred will almost assure you a management position. Now, you ask yourself, how do these slack-jawed idiots get in positions of power? Two words. George Bush. Yeah, George Bush's rise from beer bongs to White House has been an inspiration for young alcoholics, failed businessmen, and aging talk show hosts. He inspires the lazy and the ignorant alike. He has shown us that a former drunk and cokehead who can't complete a sentence can become president and still not be able to complete that pesky sentence. These TSA mouth breathers see their job as a chance to make wealthy, intelligent people take their shoes off. Yeah, the TSA army comes from everywhere. One week, the guy that's bagging your groceries, the next week he's inspecting your bags on behalf of the government. The person who picks up your dog poop one week will be performing an orifice search on you the next week. So remember, tip those slow pads and tip them well. Or you could easily end up in Guantanamo Bay just for yelling at Jorge for cutting the rose bushes back too far. So in this season of hate, war, killing, and lies, let's not forget the stupid, for the stupid have inherited the earth. Yeah. Not one of our guests has any political power, but plenty of queer edge power. And they are the news anchor with a viewpoint, Jackie Inks is here. We have the girls who just woke up, the Barbarellas are here. Our superstar co-host, this is so exciting, the one and the only, and I do mean the one and the only, Charo is here. The funniest woman in town from MadTV and the King of Queens, NICOLE SULLIVAN, is on the sofa. She's hitting the sofa, as a matter of fact. And the music and the magic of She-Haw will be here. All that in a full-body salt scrub for me. Now check your neighbor's window, and if it ain't broke, break it, because I gotta tell you. We queer edgers, we are. Oh, a go.
What are you doing right now? It's your reality. Make it up. Vodka martini. 2 olives. This is my reality. What's yours? What's yours? What's yours?
Come here. I'm the star of this show. Get your little camera butt over here. And let me tell you something. First of all, can we go back and get a shot of my Barbarellas? Because one of them, I got to tell you, her boobs are just about to pop out. Yeah, I don't know what we do about that unless we just let them pop out. Because that seems like it would be the natural thing to do. And that's what we are here on the Queer Edge. We're all natural. Jackie? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. You know, every talk show host should someday be able to utter these words. And I'm like peeing in myself, I get to do it. Please welcome our co-host, none other than Charo! Yes! Oh, look at you! Have a seat, honey. We're so excited to have you here.
I'm so glad. Thank you for inviting me to the show. I love it.
Okay, here's the thing. You are gorgeous. Every heterosexual in this studio, there's about 3 of them, has come to me and said how fantastic you look.
Muchas gracias.
And every homosexual in this place has come to me and said how fabulous you look.
This is an honor.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm very glad to be here. We're going to have a hell of a good time.
Yeah, we're going to have a really, really good week. But I want to start off. You have a new video out, am I right?
Yes.
And we're going to show it right now. You want to tell us what it's about?
Yes. I have a new CD.
I happen to have it here.
I love it.
Uh-huh. See how good I am? Like a home shopping network.
What happened is that I worked very hard. This CD culminates my dreams. It's a Goodbye Gucci, Hello Charo. It is all guitar. I play like a Speedy Gonzalez, the so fast. I have all my technique of my knowledge and graduation in Madrid with Andres Segovia, and I have a very, very powerful music. But the cut number 1, you're going to love it. It's called picante. You know what picante means?
It's a sauce that we dip our chips in.
You say, "Ay, Chihuahua." That's what it is. It's harder than hot, and it's a new dance with that downbeat called a reggaeton. And what it's all about is very sensual. You got to grab your partner and never let it go and dance. Very sensual. It's the most sensual dance ever. And you're going to see it in the video you're going to show.
Now, oh my God, look at that. And now, can we do this dance without hiring a hooker? Yeah, okay. I just needed to know. Let's take a look at the clip.
Let's see which video you want to show.
Let's watch right here. freaking great, honey.
You got it.
You're not losing it. She's never going to lose it. Just like Jackie Inks with the news will never lose it. Jackie, what did you think of that, honey? Take it away with some news.
Picante! A girl can play, there's no question. I love that. Listen, some news. Monday, happy week, everybody. A man was shot and killed in Miami's International Airport last week when he was acting suspicious and claimed to have a bomb in his bag. The victim, Rigoberto Alpizar, was exiting American Airlines Flight 924 from Colombia when he reached in his bag for what he claimed to be a bomb. Air marshals immediately opened fire, and Alpizar was pronounced dead at the scene. According to his wife, Alpizar was mentally ill and was not currently taking his medication. As far as the bomb itself, a search of the victim's carry-on did contain an unwrapped copy of the movie Giggly. News out of Washington, D.C., the 9/11 Commission, which was established after the 2001 attacks, recently issued their report card for how America is doing in preparing and halting terrorist acts. Not so good, it seems. The Bush administration received a report card that included 5 Fs and 12 Ds in such subjects as airline passenger screening, on-ground communication systems, and intelligence gathering. White House spokesman Scott McClellan immediately responded by saying the White House doesn't concern itself much with grades and report cards. McClellan went on to remind everyone about the constantly low grades President Bush brought home from school and exclaimed, "Look how fabulous that's all turned out." There's been a terrible snowstorm in the Northeast. Here with our story is our man about town, our own Rob Williams. Robbie?
Hello, Jackie. The Northeast was hammered by a snowstorm that meteorologists and local drunks alike are referring to as the perfect storm. I know that that term is overused, but not here. In this case, it can't be said enough. This was indeed the perfect storm. How perfect? Absolutely perfect. Not one imperfection, not one flaw. From its perky little barometric pressure to its rock-hard east-west expansion, this storm was freaking smoking. I mean, this storm was the Johnny Depp of cold fronts. Even talking about it is giving me a chubby. I mean, can you say hard freeze? Sweet Jesus. And the way it looked all rough and sultry when it came over the Poconos. Oh, man. With its six-pack cumulus clouds just visible beneath its wind shear. Hot! When its elongated low-pressure area came in between those two high-pressure areas in the Ohio River Valley, well, let's just say I had to clean off my Doppler radar. Freaking perfect. Back to you, Jackie.
Thank you, Rob. Finally, some good old-fashioned congratulations to the U.S. America reached milestone execution number 1,000 since capital punishment was legalized some 28 years ago. While we think that the government's balloons and the streamers were appropriate, it's a little less tasteless to interrupt the lethal injection with the presentation of an oversized check. The event turned out to be a bit anticlimactic as the nation's number 1001 commenced just 2 days later. Of course, if we've learned anything from this administration, it's that records are made to be broken, along with promises, election law, and the trust of the American people. I'm Jackie Yanks. It's Queer Edge on a Monday. Happy brand new week to everybody. Charo and Jack right after this. Now do it just like we practiced. Ready?
Okay. What star study then will be complete without an appearance by our next guest? It is what?
Appearance.
That's what I say. I speak English. Don't interrupt me.
Okay.
Appearing by our next guest. It is... Say it. She-Haw.
Four country girls from the sticks of Appalachia. Four country girls, and our music's coming at you. Put on our dresses and our makeup, the biggest wigs you ever saw. And then when we're all fancied up, we'll call ourselves We bought a van. We bought a leisure van and started heading west. And every time we passed through, put our friendship to the test. But we're drag queens united, anger don't stick in our craw. Here's a good old country howdy and a welcome from She-Haw. Now crystal chandeliers a pretty one, and edamame just wants to have fun. Chantilly demoiselle is also fine, and Savannah Hicks will keep us all in line, all in line. Come join us in our travels and listen to our songs. We hope that you'll enjoy it,
But please don't sing along.
with edamame, Chantilly demoiselle, and crystal chandelier.
I'm Savannah Hicks.
We're chicks with dicks in our bluegrass drag premiere. Oh yes, we're four country girls from the sticks of Appalachia. Four country girls, and our music's coming at you. Put on our dresses and our makeup, the biggest wigs you ever saw. And then when we're all fancied up, we'll call ourselves She-Haw. She-Haw. She-Haw.
You stay here. You sit next to them.
Pretty things. Let me get
Bravo,
a kiss.
bravo.
Oh, my goodness.
Bravissimo. Mwah.
Yeah, get Debbie over here. Come on, Deb.
Mwah. Mwah. That's great, that's great, that's great. Yeah.
We got to make room for Deb, too.
Yes.
Two
We
more.
got it, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Keep those butts down.
There we go. No, Deb,
Yeah,
there's
we
room.
make it.
That's right.
There you go. You
All
are
right,
all
there we
set.
That was great.
Girls, we have to
Here's
pass that
Barbara.
around. There's a couple. So you got
Yeah.
two can share and two can share.
I am like I'm a little overwhelmed by you. First of all, I have seen such attractive women assembled together on one sofa. Wow. Yeah. And I'm talking about all of you. You're all beautiful. And the hairstyles are, you know what they are? They're so down to earth. It's what they're, you know, it goes with the thing, less is more, simple is better.
We are very grounded.
Very grounded people. Now, give me your names. Let's hear the names.
I'm Crystal Chandelier.
Uh-huh.
I'm edamame.
Uh-huh.
I'm Savannah Hicks.
Safonda Hicks.
I am Chantilly Demoiselle.
And this is
I'm Miss Debbie, the choir director.
Miss Debbie, the choir director. Do you know, Miss Debbie, I got to tell you, you got your hands full, don't you?
Say that again.
You got your hands full. I did. Because it is, yeah, this is a handful. But here's the thing, you guys can really, really sing.
Well, thank you very
And
much for
sing
saying.
really well.
Thank you, Jett.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. We're a beauty shop quartet.
A beauty shop quartet.
We are.
Now, are you all really from the South?
We are. We are.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we are.
We're from the sticks of Appalachia.
Yeah. There's a lot of inbreeding going on in Appalachia, aren't there?
Well, we wouldn't know a thing about that, Jack.
Well, I was looking at her, and she, no offense, but you have a bit of an inbred look.
Well, I think that might have something to do with my Uncle Lester, cousin Lester. So they're
Okay.
the same people.
Okay. But that's what happens. You know, as they say, stuff happens.
Sometimes.
You know
yes,
what?
they do.
We look alike. You
We
know
do.
who is your father?
Who?
My father fool around with everybody. We look alike.
Yeah, I know. You could very easily be Charo's sister or cousin or something.
She's my Auntie Charo.
Auntie Charo!
Alex Haley said that his roots go back to Kunta Kinte. My roots go back to Hanky Panky.
Okay, now, where do you guys perform? All over the place?
Well, we are currently performing at a club in Los Angeles called the Club Largo. And we perform at a lot of gay pride festivals and parties, bar mitzvahs.
And we're for
weddings.
hire.
Okay. Now, you
As all good
ladies,
women are.
you play at a lot of gay events.
Yes, we do.
Now, you don't have any problems with the gays?
They're probably our biggest fans.
Really?
They are
They
such
dress
good
wonderfully.
people.
They do
Lots
dress
of good
well,
music, very snappy dressers,
So
great dancers.
you don't have a problem with the gays way of life?
No.
Not at all.
Good.
Not
As
at all.
long as they
We
don't
love
try
the
to get
gays.
married.
We do love
The,
the
Yeah.
gays.
the gays are the greatest audience in the whole world.
Yes.
Amen.
The
And
greatest.
There you
women.
go.
Greatest.
Yeah,
Amen
I
and women.
have, you know, since I've been doing this show, I have met a couple of homosexuals. Really? Yeah.
Nice people?
Yeah, nice, really nice people for the most part. I myself am as straight as an arrow.
Okay.
See that arrow?
Quite an arrow.
Good one, good
Natural
one.
curve.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that arrow. That was a good one. But here's what you've got the biggest hair. So my thought would be that you've got it because I'm from Texas. I'm a Texas boy. That looks like a Texas hairdo to
No,
me.
honey.
It is.
I am from Stinking Creek, Tennessee.
Oh, well, Stinking Creek, Tennessee then has the higher the hair closer
That's
to Jesus
right, honey.
type
The
thing.
banks, the river rose every spring, and I needed to get bigger and bigger hair.
And that's the way it works.
Keep it dry.
Okay, now where else will you be performing? Do you ever tour outside of California?
Well, we most recently did our new show, Country Fried Pride, out in Palm Springs
did,
last
we
month
did.
for Palm Springs Pride.
Cool.
Is that out of California?
Yeah, that's in California.
That's about as far as we've traveled so far, outside, of course, of our famous trek across the country, which our first show, Howdy Hollywood, tells all about.
Now, do you have? How do people get your music or find out about you?
Well, you can check our website. We have got a website. Can you believe it?
And what is that website?
Well, we're at www.she-haw.net.
They've done that
Can you
before.
believe it? We have.
They've done that before.
She-Haw.
We're on the
Okay, you
interweb.
guys stick around, will you?
We certainly
You
will
pretty
indeed.
ladies. And we'll be right back. We're going to have a commercial break. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. We got literally 6 pounds of queer stuff coming up. That's really amazing.
Are you listening? In the lane, stars glisten. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
And away goes new bird. I'm happy tonight. Yeah, really out of sight, 'cause I'm walking in a winter wonderland.
Jack?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Here we go. Because I'm so
No,
tone
you were
deaf.
good.
That was bad.
You were grooving.
Yeah.
Good. You were
Yeah,
good.
in my mind. Listen, this chick is so funny. She's the versatile and hilarious star from Mad TV and from King of Queens. Please welcome NICOLE SULLIVAN! Hey, honey! Mwah! Mwah! Have a seat next to my best friend, Charo.
Well, hi, best friend Charo.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And Jackie.
Hi,
Good to
Jackie.
see you.
How are you?
Hi.
Okay, NICOLE SULLIVAN, you're a funny chick.
You know, I know Charo. We worked together before.
You do? Are you name dropping already? You've
yeah.
been out here 2 minutes.
I don't know
and
if she
you're
remember. We worked in the Hollywood Squares together. It's my second appearance with
She's very
Charo.
bright, very quick. And it was very funny to work with you. I mean, really, very quick.
And do you remember who was the third person in our row? Miss Piggy.
Ah, yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's a great
Who
row.
told
It's a
you
great
else?
row.
That is a great row.
That's a goal. That's a dream of mine someday to be on Hollywood Square.
I know they've canceled it. They'll bring it back. It'll come back
It'll come
again.
back.
Coming
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was so
Because
fun.
I have tried so hard in my life, NICOLE, to fill the void left behind by the late Paul Lynde.
Oh, well.
Big shoes to fill.
That is.
Yeah.
And that's why someday.
Well, Match Game PM also, Paul Lynde, right? Yeah.
I don't think he
No,
ever
he never
know.
did
That
Match
was
Game
Charles Nelson
Oh,
Riley.
I just
You're
confused
getting your
Charles.
homos
I am getting
confused.
my loud homos are
Yeah.
blending.
They're all blending together. Don't let this one blend in with the rest of them. You think
Never.
you? Okay, promise.
Never.
Now here's the thing. You have cracked me up, and I've had some people from Mad TV on here before, and I told them that because of that show, I've had to spend extra money on marijuana because it's a doobie smoking show.
Yeah, I've
For
heard
those
tell of that.
You
Yes.
have heard tell of that.
Yeah.
And so we have to have the doobie in order to enlighten ourselves with that show.
Right.
But you have played some really, really funny characters that I think I would have laughed at even without the doobies.
Oh, that's the biggest
Isn't
compliment
that the
of all
nicest
time.
compliment?
I would have laughed without the pot. Thank you.
Uh-huh. That's really,
Very
really
sweet.
I know. I usually get emails that start with this. Jack, I was watching your show and I was really fucked up on, and then listing
Fill in
the
the
drug.
blank. Oh, more than one.
Yeah, more than one.
Good.
So, and I just take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
And I know what my audience is. But we're going to see a clip. One of the first ones, as you played on Mad TV, as characters was Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
And did it really well.
Well, thank you.
Let us take a look at it,
haven't
and then
seen
we'll
this
come back
one.
and ask you. How's
Okay.
that?
Awesome.
Okay, good. Let's take a look at Nicole Sullivan, please.
All right. Okay, you're gonna put an eye out, Lucy, and then it'll be fun. I got it. Come on, Lucy. All right. Get him. I got him. All right, come on. Powder him. All right, come on. Here we go. We need more powder, Lucy. Oh, good. Okay, come on. You're doing good. Okay. Oh, missed two. You missed two. Lucy, spit him out! Lucy, spit him out right now! Spit him out right now, Lucy!
Okay. Now, here's the thing about Mad TV. Were you ever involved in a skit that because sometimes they really push the envelope.
Sure.
And sometimes the envelope kind of goes right off the edge. And have you ever been involved in a skit on the show where you thought,
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot that you're just like, all right, we can do this. They won't hate us, right? And you sort of go out there. I remember one time I did this country music singer called Darlene McBride.
Oh, I love her. The big hair.
Yeah, huge hair.
I love her.
And just this racist, gun-toting
Yes.
Republican, just this crazy lady. And we did a tour, like we were showing her tour, and it was like in the map, you know, it was like, and Darlene McBride will be going blah blah blah, and it made a swastika. The audience went whoa. All of a sudden this boo came, and I was like, oh crap, put too far. But most of the time they were totally behind us. But I remember I had one rule for some reason. The one person I refused to be part of any sketch that we made fun of Chelsea Clinton. I don't know why I took that stand, but it seemed like. Leave the kid alone. She's all grown up now.
Yeah.
When she was younger, they used to play.
But would you have that same thing about the Bush girls? Because they seem honey, they deserve whatever.
They deserve and more.
And more.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Where did you learn to play poker like you play poker?
Oh, she played poker.
You are a serious.
Champion is right.
No, I mean
of other actors, so it's not, it's not like really.
You're a real player.
I do like You know, my dad taught me when I was a little kid, and the tournament style, I have a knack for that more than regular dealer's choice. The tournament style I enjoy.
And you won $100,000 on the celebrity poker.
For my charity, which was feral kitty cats.
How cool is that?
Why was it for Jackie Jett?
Knowing now what I should have.
Yeah.
But honestly, I didn't think I was going to win, so I thought I was going to win $5,000 just for playing, and so I chose the feral kitty cats. And then I've gotten a lot of flack about $100,000.
Yeah,
for feral kitty
the
cats.
cats are happy.
They're still feral.
Yeah. Next time, think about the Jackie Jett Doobie Fund,
Okay.
as I mentioned earlier.
Great.
Continue watching.
It's a lot
Mad
of
TV.
doobie.
Yeah. Now, also on King of Queens.
Yes.
Big hit show.
Great show. Yeah.
So now you're kind of like a big TV star, aren't you? And do people
Huge.
recognize you? And
yeah, you know what? My fans are really the fans of Mad TV and King of Queens. They're such nice, down-to-earth people that they really they're not at all scared to come up and say hi, which is, sometimes when you're eating, you're like,
Yeah.
But 90% of the time it's
I explained
awesome.
to you just previously the reason why.
Yeah.
That is, we know.
Right.
Yeah.
No, the people are great.
Oh, Nicole!
High-fiving. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. What's the other character? Oh, I know, the Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
What is?
Well, her name is Lita. Lita and Melina, the two Puerto Rican girls.
And are they the ones who tried to see Ricky Martin one time?
Yeah.
Do we have a clip? I don't know if it's the Ricky Martin clip, but do we have a clip of the Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rican.
The Mexican mime is telling me that we don't have the Puerto Rican. See how it works?
Yeah, well, The Mexican mom. Sorry, that took me off guard. Yeah.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
Basically, the characters are basically me and my girlfriend. We started almost teasing our own fans. Our fans sort of like, oh my God, I love that lady you do when you do that lady who's but they don't really describe it. But you sort of have to jump in and give them the adjectives. You have to sort of help them out through it. And like, oh yeah, that lady who's like, water. You know, like that's not really the catchphrase, but you sort of go with it.
Right.
That's how these characters began.
Okay, we got it. Let's check
look,
it out.
I stalled.
My name is Melina of Melina and Leo's Parlor of Beauty and stuff. And this here is Lita.
Hi, my name is Lido in stuff. I'm 23 years old.
Stupid. Stick to the commercial.
All right. Are you tired of looking like a sorry-ass skank?
It's so. Come down and see us at Melina and Lita's Parlor of Beauty and stuff. We will make you look, oh my God, so much muy gooder. I mean, we can make you hot like Lita. Oh my God, Ida, is she totally hot?
I'm not totally hot. I'm muy soda.
What are you, loca? You are like muy caliente. Fix your taste on. Like, can you believe Maurice, her boyfriend, ditched her for that slut Rosa? Rosa, you are that bitch.
I'm gonna rip your face.
Oh, look at one of our satisfied customers, cause here she is before.
She look,
like stupid?
No.
Okay, ugly.
No, she looked like a dead person. She looked like that ugly lady, the ugly lady,
Johnny Reno.
Yeah. She looked like if Janet Reno was an ugly man.
Hey. No, mira, you gotta look looking stupid.
Why you gotta look so stupid?
You don't wanna look stupid, do you? No.
All right.
So, here's the thing, Nicole. Can you look at yourself? Do you crack yourself up?
No,
you don't.
No, I was watching her, actually. While she was watching it, I was like back here watching her, and she's like, and you can just see her going, oh.
Yeah,
oh.
like I'm doing the mouth with it. I'm like, why didn't I do no, honestly, it's not that fun watching yourself.
Okay. I thought that was just me. It's, I guess
I hate
universal.
it. Yeah.
But
beautiful.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Thank you, Charo.
Well, what is it that you're doing? Are you
too.
still doing? What's King of Queens? Is that still happening? I'm so.
Yeah. I took a little respite. I had a new show on the air called Hot Properties, which has been canceled. So I took a little respite for that canceled show, and then I'm going back to. I played the dog walker for about 4 years in the show, and I walked Jerry Stiller.
You and Leah look a little bit alike. Does anybody
People
tell
say
you
that all the time?
I swear to God, because I look at you and I see Leah. I mean,
it's and we also we talk alike. We're loud and irritating are the 2 words I can think of.
Loud and irritating. I'm sure she would love to hear that.
She knows it too. We both embrace it.
I love her.
She's great.
Oh God.
All right, listen. You're going to stick around.
Yes.
Because you're required. Your part of this show is to be very funny.
Can they sing more? Cause I enjoy
they're
going to
sing. They're going to sing more. Okay. But you've got to be really funny.
All right. Let me work on my stand-up.
Yeah. Okay. Like the pressure is on.
All right.
I mean, like major.
Why did I come here? I hate it.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. She-Haw, take us out.
And pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? He'll say, no man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire. As we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland.
The fine ladies of She-Haw are getting down in the house tonight. With Miss Nicole Sullivan, with Charo. Now, did I just hear, I tell you, when we go to commercial break, these are like 3 gossipy bridge ladies. They're like,
oh, we get along so well.
Like leaving me, the host of the show, I might remind you, completely out of the loop, but that's okay. That's okay. Here's the thing, though. Christmas. Are you Jewish?
No.
Good.
Sullivan.
Good,
no, yeah.
good.
Good old Irish Jew.
Hello, welcome to the club.
No, I was raised Catholic. I'm a recovering Catholic.
Okay, so you do all the Christmas shopping.
Yeah, I mean, we do the whole thing. My fiance and I, we're going back to his family's house in Ohio, which, yeah. And last year during the elections, I was like, if that does not turn the color I want it to turn, we are not going. We are not going. And I went in spite of that. And his parents couldn't be lovelier. They're sweetest. You know, his mom's a Catholic school principal. You know, they run in a different crowd than I run. But we went there, and then there was like the ice storm of like for the biggest ice storm ever, and everything, no water and electricity, everything shut down. So his mom was like, well, maybe we should get a hotel room just in case. And I remember running out to Jason, who was like shoveling, and I was like, get in here. We need 2 hotel rooms. And he got 2. But then his sister's electricity and everything went out too. Well, she's got 4 kids. So now it's 2 and 4 kids, that's 6, and there's 4, that's 10 people in 2 hotel rooms.
Oh, no.
For 5 days in Ohio over Christmas. It was something, yeah, it was uncanny.
I have a guilty pleasure to ask about. And I know I'm not alone because everybody I talk to, I'm addicted.
Yeah.
I'm fully addicted to Law & Order.
Oh, I love Law & Order.
I mean, I swear, I'll do the whole 9 hours. And I love it. And you were on SVU.
Yeah.
And I tell people that, they're like, oh my God, me too. So what's it like to work on...
Can I say ASS? Am I allowed to say that?
Ass?
Yeah, oh yeah, ass.
I was ass raped.
Were you asking me if you can say ass?
And then I whispered it.
Okay, can she say ass? Yeah. Is it okay if Nicole Sullivan says ass? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's okay.
Done.
Just don't make a big deal out of it, Nicole.
Right.
Okay.
So for all the Law & Order, I'm totally a junkie.
I love it so much, yeah.
So, and I like both. I like CI and I like SVU, but I'm kind of an SVU. I lean that
won
way.
me over. I didn't think it was going to, and it won me over.
So what's it like working on the set there?
It was honestly the worst. I mean, the people were great, but it was. I mean, literally, he's getting. You know, the scene was being ass raped, so you get sort of get ass raped from 800 angles for a day and a half. You know, it's exhausting. And you know, he had a fake thing to mine and like lifted my skirt. It was very. You know, it was a little tough on the psyche.
Yeah.
But I was so excited to be on it.
No poppers. Nothing.
Nothing.
Just
nothing.
Ass raping for a day and a half.
No help.
No help. No help. Exactly.
That's not
But it was
good.
very. Dick Wolf came down to the set, and I was like, oh, Dick Wolf is the creator.
Guy,
He's the main guy. And he even said to me, he was like, this is the raciest one we've ever done. And I was like, oh my God. So happy to be part of that.
Were you a fan beforehand?
Yeah, oh, huge. Yeah.
See, I would do it for free. I would. Hi, what do you want me to do? Ass rape?
Yeah.
Pick me. Yeah,
How
I mean,
sad were you when Jerry Arbach died?
Oh, and see, that's my guy.
I love Jerry.
That was my
Arbach,
guy.
too. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the show down.
No, but it was. Jerry was my guy.
Well, now that you have brought the show down, let's bring it down a little bit further. Because I've been wanting to talk about this. Richard Pryor passed away this weekend, and we've got to at least mention something about that because he was like the comedian's comedian. And
we wouldn't be where we are without him.
No one would be, and you know, even on our little schleppy show here, we draw a lot of admiration and respect for what he did. And I'm sure including, don't you think that he's influenced most of the comedians that you know?
I think he literally changed comedy to a place that it's not like he changed it and it keeps evolve. It does evolve, but he changed it to an entirely different arena, and it's really stayed there.
Yeah.
He just created a new arena for it to live, and it's been there ever since. But you know what's I think great about? I think he knew he did, like not in the obnoxious way. I think before he died, I think he got it.
I do too.
I think he knows that he. And that must feel pretty good, on taking those last breaths, to know that you've influenced millions.
He'll never die, really, though.
And that's what I was going to say.
Exactly.
There's a legacy.
He was a good friend of mine.
Oh, was he?
I met him during the old days of Merv Griffin.
Oh.
You are absolutely right. He was completely a different comedian style from the first time. It is a genius.
Yeah, and
very cute like hell.
And he pushed the envelope to where people started going, yeah, he made really valid points in his comedy.
Yeah, you know, I thought what you just said was exactly right. I think he pushed the envelope, but he never pushed the envelope just to push it. In other words, every time he pushed it, there was a point in it.
Yeah, there was
and
some smart humor.
Well, it's like we were just talking about. When you start from an intelligent place, everything creative makes much more sense. You know, if you're and he was so smart.
Yeah, I mean, that's my big problem is I can't find that intelligent spot. I swear, if I would have finished elementary school, I think I could have really gotten there, but... but you were funny, and you went to college, I bet, didn't you?
I did go to college.
Okay, now there's another character that you play. It's this bitchy woman. What is her name?
The Van Combe lady.
Yes, and she is just as condescending as Barbara Bush is. As Barbara Bush is at the Astrodome talking about
Barbara
people.
Bush. Yeah, no, she's just as mean as it gets, and really, there's no group that's safe. There's no one that's safe from her.
Let's take a look at this.
You know what? Part disease because a saint has just marched in. Hello, good people. If you have just arrived, let me remind you that you are now dead. Kaput, game over, stick a fork in you because you're done. St. Peter's on a little break. Glug, glug, if you know what I mean. Darn Catholics, huh? Okay. Your entrance into heaven will be decided on a case-by-case basis. But good luck. I haven't seen this many losers since CBS on Sunday nights. Forget fire.
Very good. We've been having a lot of the Mad TV people on here, and we love them. Do you ever go back and do things?
I do. There's some of my best friends are on the show. I love Bobby Lee and Ike Arnold.
Bobby Lee was on. He gave me a kiss.
He's a sweet,
They
crazy.
all come on here
boy.
though and really promote their heterosexuality by talking about their weddings. I'm just kidding. They're really fun. They're all really fun, and even you.
Even me, the old one, the old crusty one.
We're going to go to a commercial break. Look, the Mexican mime, he's going like this. This means, Jack, commercial break right now. But She-Haw is going to take us to a commercial. We'll be right back after this.
Gonorrhea. Oh, you started burning just today.
What an incredible show we've had today. What incredible guest, for the most part. What incredibly talented people, pretty much. But the show is not just about being wacky and crazy, Nicole. It's not. It's more than that. Charo has learned it is about education. It is PBS on acid. It is no child left behind. It is no drug left behind. And that is one of the things so what we're looking for is what is the one thing you're going to take away from this show? What are you going to go home and blog about tonight? And I think we should start with you, Crystal?
Edamame.
Edamame. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Okay. What did you learn today?
That the gays are okay.
Gays are okay.
And I'd probably have them over for dinner.
That's not. See how liberal and open. What about you, Safonda?
Oh, well. I've definitely learned about Christmas tree decoration. And I think that a semi-erect penis makes the best shape for a Christmas tree, Jack.
This is me without Viagra. Is what that is. And let's go for Crystal. What have you learned?
Well, I've learned that it's okay to say ass on Queer Edge.
Yeah. But first you have to make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
And Chantilly.
Chantilly, that's right. I learned how to have your very own white Christmas in the privacy of your home.
See? There you go. And Miss Debbie?
I've learned that lesbians are my favorite people.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of people's favorite people. Charo, what have you learned?
Well, I'm about to learn that She-Haw was about to sing a song about gonorrhea, and then you don't let them sing it, so I would like them to know about it.
Yeah, we're gonna trust me. We're
Okay.
gonna let them finish the song about gonorrhea, because you and Nicole have a specific interest in this. I know. What have you learned, Nicole?
I have learned that I am a kindred spirit with Charo in that it turns out we are both obsessed with gonorrhea. Obsessed.
For whatever the reason. For whatever. Jackie, what have you learned?
I just really want to give a final goodbye to Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
I just,
yes,
it's a sad day. Sad day.
Sad day. And you know who we're going to let take us out? We're going to let, can you finish your song about gonorrhea?
Absolutely.
It's
a sad day. Sing about gonorrhea.
That's what we do. That'll lift our spirits. Go ahead, guys.
Can you give us our note, Jett?
Gonorrhea. Oh, you started burning just today. Was hoping I'd never see you when you're around. You bring the blues my way. Gonorrhea. Oh, you know it's been a long, long time. I thought I learned my lesson with you, but this morning, what did I?